What's up, y'all? I am Leslie Nichelle, and today I just want to have a conversation with y'all. In my last video, I did tell y'all I wanted to share something with y'all, so that's what I'm here to do. And don't mind me sitting on my floor. I was organizing some things, and I just got a little comfortable. But whatever. So probably about a month ago, I was in the shower, just washing per usual, and the upper left part of my abdomen, I felt a lump. Now, initially, it did kind of scare me, but in the same breath, I didn't think too much about it because it wasn't causing me any pain. It wasn't, causing any pressure or anything like that. So I wasn't too alarmed, but in the same breath, I was alarmed, if that makes sense. So I called my doctor immediately. I set up an appointment, and probably about a week later is when I actually ended up going in to see him. So, excuse the music if y'all hear it outside because they literally pulled up right when I started talking, or whatever. So, I go into my appointment. I'm talking to my doctor. He starts poking and squeezing and all of that stuff that doctors do. And now, that hurts. This shit is causing me some pain now. So I told him, I didn't even know it was there until about a week ago. Don't even know how long it's been there. It could have just got there or it could have been there for a while. So he was telling me that he wants to get a CT scan in and all of this stuff here. I go get my CT scan. I come back to my PCP so he can talk to me about the results. He's thinking that it's a hernia. So I'm like, okay. He was like, I'm going to send you to the hernia specialist and they're going to go ahead and do everything they need to do so we can get the ball on the roll so you can see what it is that you may want to do about the situation. So I go see the hernia specialist and he's poking and squeezing and doing all the things that doctors do. And he's like, I don't think that that's a hernia, Leslie. And I'm like, then what is it? He was just like, from what it feels like, I'm not going to lie to you, it feels like a tumor. And I was just like, because I mean, let's be honest, when we all hear the word tumor, we automatically think bad. But he was like, the good thing about it is that it's soft. He said, which tells me that 9 times out of 10 it's not cancerous or anything. So he's like, I want to get a CT scan done. And I'm like, well, I just had a CT scan done not too long ago. And he was like, oh, okay, well, that's good. Then I'll just get your PCP to send me over the results. He sends over the results. And sure enough, he confirms that it's something called a lipoma. Now, for those of you who don't know what a lipoma is, it is a fatty tumor and it is benign, which means that it's non cancerous. But now that they have been like poking and messing with it and stuff, now it just causes me pain at random times. Like I could be like now sitting here talking to y'all, it's not bothering me, but at any point in time, it could start causing me some pain. So when I told him that, he was like, we need to go ahead and get that removed. Now, also in that CT scan, he said, I noticed that you have a hernia right above your belly button. And he was like, if I'm gonna go in to do surgery and we're gonna remove the lipoma, why not go ahead and repair the hernia while I'm in there? And I was like, okay, that's what's up. So now I have surgery for this lipoma removal and this hernia repair on Wednesday, which is April the 23rd. Now, I do not think that this is going to affect my fruit fast, but I just don't know what may happen. So I'm asking y'all for y'all's prayers to make sure, y'all talking to the man upstairs about me. Just be like, help my girl Leslie Nichelle. Yeah, just go on and shout my name out to him. But I definitely think that everything is gonna be fine. I am nervous about the surgery. I had my pre-op yesterday, which was Friday, so I'm hoping that everything should be good. But that's that on that. I just wanted to tell y'all that I was having that surgery. Let y'all know to pray for me, and hopefully it won't affect nothing. My appetite may decrease a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna affect my fruit fast in any way that's life threatening or anything. So my doctor didn't tell me that I had to switch up what I was doing or anything either. So I'm gonna just keep going regularly scheduled program, and just keep going on, pushing forward. Okay, so I was also asked to talk about, like, as far as from day one up until now, which is day 41. I think, yeah, today is day 41. So, talk about like how I've been feeling and maybe some of the benefits that I've noticed during this fruit fast. And that is something I do want to talk about. Okay, so I can talk about the first week. Okay, first week was the first 2 to 3 days were fairly easy to me because of course I just came into the fast. So it's like I still got all of this food in my stomach, from all the Wingstop and Sonics and Zaxby's and all of the stuff that I was eating, all of the crap that made my back as big as it is now. Oh, anyway. So it was easy to me, and I didn't feel any of the effects. Like probably about day 4, day 5, especially day 6. Oh gosh, I was feeling drained. I was feeling I think those were the days where my body was just kind of like, okay, Leslie, what we doing? Like, where the wings at? Like, what a ranch and all, where all of this stuff at? So, because if you know me, baby, a good honey hot, all flat 10 piece. Who would hate to see me coming, but whatever. So, I definitely know that those days were just really, really draining for me. But I feel like I just kind of pushed through anyway because I was determined. I told myself, Leslie, you said that you wanted to be down by at least 50 pounds by the end of this 90-day cycle that I'm doing. So by day 90, y'all, I am literally trying to be down 50 pounds. Now, even though I found out about the surgery I got going on, I hope that it doesn't affect my weight loss. Now, I know that it is going to affect me being able to work out because that was something that I had started doing. And I was like, since they're going to be going into my abdomen, I'm not going to be able to work out in the way that I want to. So, what I said I was going to do was try to see if I could do like maybe a little bit of walking. I don't want to overexert myself though, but whatever. So basically, though, that was pretty much week 1. I just started to feel drained during like the latter part of that week. So I would say weeks 2 through 4 was me just trying to find things to get my energy back up. It was like I started feeling that drained feeling at first, and then it kind of went over into me feeling kind of weak, and then I just felt low in energy. And it was like I was trying to find different things. That's when I bought my Celtic salt. I started looking into different herbs maybe that I could start drinking because I love things that come in liquid form. I feel like it's better because it gets in your system faster. I really don't like taking pills and stuff, but hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But what else? I bought around that time is when I bought my lymphatic system tea and the constipation tea. So I really felt like everything was starting to come together because by week 5, I was like, okay, I'm starting to get my energy back. I'm starting to feel normal again and things like that. So that was like that portion. And then like once I hit like I'll say into my like latter part of my 30s, which were these last few days, I started feeling that burst of energy. So that's where I am now. Now I am in that, okay, I feel like I could probably do this for longer than 90 days, but no, we not finna do that. But I feel like I could. That's why I said in my previous video before, not the recent previous, but in a past video I've done, is that when I did that juice fast, I felt like I could do that for longer, and it was easy to me because I was already eating the fruits and stuff. So yeah, basically now the benefits that I've noticed from it is just me being able to have that burst of energy. I sleep so well, y'all. I don't even really have to drink the tart cherry juice. I just like it. So I do drink it. Other benefits is the weight loss, of course. I feel like I have more non-victory scales, non-scale victories than I do, scale victories. But, I'll take them either way. It don't matter to me. So now what I want to do is I want to make sure that I keep all of this up. The sea moss that I was taking was helping. Everything like that was really getting everything together. So yeah, I feel like everything was pretty much good. Thank y'all for watching.